Alright, um, hello everyone. This is a, uh, different kind of video from what has been posted on my channel so far. This is more of a serious video. It's more for me, I guess. Um, this is sort of a video I'm making, for myself, um, to kind of fully commit to this whole recording and YouTube thing. This looks like, so far already, it could be a funny as hell video to watch, because it's just Call of Duty gameplay. If you're wondering why I'm playing World War II specifically, it's just probably one of my favorite Call of Duties to come out in recent time, and I just have a lot of fun playing it. I'm not really going to be focusing on actually doing much of anything besides just talking. It's really just here to film the background, not any noise or anything though. Because again, it's supposed to be a bit more serious to fill in. I have Chrome camo. I have just kind of played this game a lot. Probably a lot of people would disagree to me about being one of the better Call of Duties to come out in recent time. I will admit, at the start of launch, this game was not all that enjoyable for me. I came back months later, sort of like the same thing that I did with MWR, and I really enjoyed playing it during the second half, because World War II got so much better during the second half, but we're getting a little off track. So, I'm a bit of a bot when it comes to talking, especially like this, when it's a more serious kind of tone. The right words just don't seem to come out of my mouth, but especially when I'm sitting here focusing on shooting people, like actual, degenerate. I know my aim is horrible. This is literally my first game. Calm down. I literally just finished winning a diamond tournament in Rocket League, so don't want to hear it. I go crazy. But anyways, so I'm not necessarily new to making videos. I am new to now having like stuff to actually record in a bit more of a professional way. And the whole reason why I originally started making videos in the first place was because I found myself being able to, you find a lot of unique people that you can connect with and sort of find an understanding for and kind of grow a relationship off of them. Basically similar to friends, although in some cases it can be very toxic if you do so. It really just depends on the content creator. So, for a lot of my life, I've been struggling a lot mentally. It seems at this point that it's really come from my parents and it's been passed down through genes. And, I have a lot of social anxiety and I suffer from depression. And sort of having that little crutch to sit on, you know, when you're just bored and you don't know what to do, and then you just have this video come up in your feed, your recommendeds. There you go. You're just like, oh, I'll click on this, I'll watch it, and it just completely changes your whole mood and everything. At least for me, with the people that I watch, it's really nice. I was a little hesitant at making this because I was like, this is cringe. Why would I make this? Like, who's gonna watch this? No one. But that's not really the point of my YouTube channel necessarily. I'm not really doing this just for the fact of getting fame or making money. It'd be nice to make money, but I'm really just here to entertain people at the end of the day, whether it's 200 people or 2 people. It would just make me happy to know that I'm able to give back to people in that way. It feels really nice. So, this is not really a video of me saying, "Oh, look at me, I suffer from these problems. Feel bad for me, pity me." That's not what this is about. There's no point in doing that, honestly. I've never understood it. Pity points doesn't really get you anywhere, no matter how you feel. Like, it just, what does it do for you? I don't really know. Um, I'm losing my words here, but, this depression and anxiety that I've been suffering from, it's been my entire life. This isn't a new thing. It's only been new the past 2, almost 3 years of it actually being discovered and me trying to get help for it. I didn't really understand that I was suffering from any of this. I understood that I was very anxious, but I didn't know I was suffering mentally from all of it and all the things going on around me in my environment. So I never really knew that I had issues. I thought it was just sort of a normal thing that I was going through in my mind. And it isn't necessarily, like, not unhumanizing to go through it, because a lot of people do. It's just not something that I thought I went through. Some of my friends and family, without getting too into it, some of them suffer from the same problems as well as I have. Like I said, my parents gave me the genes that I have to cause these issues. And you're... I don't know where I'm going with this. Because I'm trying to go to 2 different topics, but my brain can't figure out what the other one even is to decide which one I'm going to. I'm a bot. I'm a bot on the inside. I'm human. For anyone out there who may be suffering from these issues, or maybe you know someone who is, I can spew the same gospel, the same thing that I've heard, that, you know, it's okay, it gets better, people go through it, you'll be alright. Some of that, it honestly doesn't feel true. The whole "you'll be alright" or "it gets better with time" isn't necessarily true. If you just let yourself go and fall deeper and deeper into it, you'll just get worse. And I was doing that for a time, about a year ago, and it really started to hit me that I should do something about it, because I could see what it was doing to the people around me, and it hurt to see them struggling and trying to cope with my own issues, the ones that I was causing. It hurt. Honestly, you can't really, as someone from the outside looking in, you can't do much for the person. All you can really do is tell them that you'll be there for them, and honestly, that's enough. Just for them to know that you're there if they need someone is enough. It really is. It goes the extra mile. I wouldn't recommend pandering to them, you know, treating them like a child, always going up to them like, "Oh, are you doing okay?" Like, it's not bad to ask something like that, but when you're always hammering in, like, you know, I don't really know how to explain it, per se, but, you know, if you just go overboard with it, it kind of feels like you're pandering to them and keep giving. So it makes you feel like less of a human and more of a clueless child who doesn't know what they're doing. So the best thing, I honestly think, is, you know, give them their space, tell them that they're there, and if they want to talk, let them. If you don't want to hear it, then honestly, you don't really have to listen. You don't really even have to understand what they're going through. As long as they have that person to listen to, at least for me, I don't really want anyone to understand. I just want someone to listen, that way I can let it out, and maybe get someone else's perspective on it, you know? Um, so I've started doing YouTube now because I find a passion for it, like many other things. I find it a good way for me to let my creativity out, and this isn't my first YouTube channel. I've had one, two, three, about four, at least four different ones. Possibly if I'm forgetting about it, but I've had at least four focused on different things. And my very first YouTube channel, I made it over 100 videos, just over 100. Um, the reason why I stopped though is because I was doing it very unorthodox, like I guess you can say. Um, I was basically just streaming on like Twitch, and then going on my phone and taking a recording of the Twitch stream and then uploading it. So it was very atrocious quality, especially since it was on my phone as well, and I didn't always have like a shit ton of space, basically. Um, and this is something that I've wanted to do for a while, and through my depression, I have lost a lot of my other creative outlets that I liked. I used to draw a lot. I don't really do so anymore. Um, I I've gotten this sort of story in my head that I would probably like to write out. I just don't have it all fully in there, and I'm not really ready to commit to anything so ambitious, really, I guess, out of my comfort zone, like writing. I have, like, written things here and there, like Pokemon, I was gonna say fan fictions, but no, that gives us off the wrong vibe. Um, like little spin-off stories and stuff that went on for like 20 pages, and then I would stop. I made this little, cartoon stylistic kind of depiction of Star Wars called Cat Wars, and they were fighting over a litter box and stuff. Like the planets were litter boxes and there were cats. Um, if I ever find something, I could probably show them. I'll probably react to some of my old videos as well at some point, because, I mean, I really remember a lot of them just off the top of my head. Well, not really off the top of my head. If I was to see, like, the thumbnail or see like a few seconds of it, I could probably vividly remember recording it. So I've started, I finally got the opportunity to do this again, but in much higher quality. I have like a laptop, I have an Elgato. Really the only downside of this laptop so far is that it just doesn't have a bunch of space, so I can't record a bunch of things and sit on them. So, which I don't necessarily find as a bad thing, because it is getting me to commit to just editing the video and getting it out as soon as possible with the highest quality I can as possible. There's not really much supply and demand going on necessarily right now, so it doesn't really matter how fast I put them out, because, there's not really anyone here that's like, oh, when is Donnie? When is Dudley? When is Dudley gonna upload? When is Donnie gonna upload another Rocket League video? So yeah. Well, I said this was a video more tailored for me because I'm finally, it's been a few months, at least 6, of me trying to get help, me trying to get better. As I said, they say with time that everything will get better, but you really do have to put yourself out there and try a bit for things to get better. You can't just sit on it and wait. You have to actively do something. And when you let yourself go for like a year and not doing any of it, not trying, it's really hard to get yourself out of that rut and get yourself back to doing things. I usually my anxiety holds me out from doing a lot of social things with other people. I've had a very tough time. I said huff. I think I was trying to say rough and tough, and somehow T and H came out. I can't think. Let me calm down for a second. Let me just breathe. So I've been trying lately with school more. I'm not going to pass this marking period. I've already failed the other two. Um, so there's really no chance of me passing, honestly. But it's just nice to sit there and actually apply myself even if I don't pass. And we don't have to do regents, so I'm not necessarily screwed on that end for now. And I could probably make all this lost time up, possibly. I don't know, honestly. Um, so, this is for me to get myself to commit more, to apply myself out there to doing this, to push myself to actually spread my creativity, this kind of cool sensation for other people, for them to find something. I would like to be that for some people. That'd be cool. I don't necessarily know if that would happen, but it's something that I would really like. I'd really like to be able to, relieve people from stress just by being able to sit with me, watch some stupid video of me shouting with my friends, doing stupid shit. I think that'd be very cool. So as for the channel specifically, there's supposed to be some new series coming. I don't really want to quite spoil them, necessarily, but I'll get more into them when they come around. I am going to be posting Rocket League, and that first Rocket League video that's actually going to be coming out is going to be me winning that diamond tournament, and then soon after there'll be another Rocket League video on a series that I'll be bringing back from my old YouTube channel. Honestly, I don't really think anything is gonna come from this right now, at least right now, because obviously I need to, I need to push out. I need to become consistent doing this for a while, and maybe I'll randomly just blow up something that will catch traction. Who knows? That's the hope, at least. I don't care if I make money off this. It's fine if no one watches, as long as it's here for me to be able to still have that creative outlet and do this as a fun hobby. That's enough for me. And that's honestly what I recommend for anyone who's struggling with these kind of issues, is to find something that you really enjoy doing and just put forth your best effort towards it. Try not to stress yourself out too much about it or anything, and just try and enjoy it as much as you possibly can. And if you fall off of it, or if it stops becoming enjoyable, that's fine. You're not going to, per se, enjoy eating tomatoes for 20 years straight of just only eating tomatoes. It's a bit exaggerated, obviously, but I mean, I don't know. Some people might like tomatoes that much and they might eat it for 20 years. Some people might not like tomatoes for 20 years straight and only eating that. So it really just depends. And, ride with the wave. Go with what entertains you the most during that time. I believe that is everything that I wanted to say. Yeah, I think I'm content with that. So, I don't want to necessarily apologize. Well, yes. I am sorry this is a bit random compared to, like, Globo Gym Dodgeball, and, what the hell else did I post? I honestly don't remember. Globo Gym Dodgeball, that food review video, Ninja Tards, um, I think that's everything. And then the Apex videos. Yeah, that seems about like everything. Um, I'm just saying though, try your best to just apply yourself and keep yourself going. You know, you don't always have to be at 100% every single day. Obviously, you're gonna have those down moments, and I definitely have mine constantly, and struggle with them. Um, but you have to ride them out with the best of your ability. I'm sorry. I'm really tired at this point. It's so late. It's like 2:19, and I'm just low on energy right now. I haven't really done much today. Besides like this. This is me committing. Trying to do better for myself, you know? Give myself the life I deserve. That's really what it's about. Um, that's something that I really struggle with, actually, is I constantly have to set a new bar for myself. I have to set a new goal. I have to reach that new goal. And once it's gone, I find myself in a hard rut to get out of, where I'm searching for the next big thing, the next big goal, and I stop, um, I just keep myself living in that moment, and then I get ripped out of it, and I don't know what to do now that I'm away from the moment. And I still haven't really found a fix for that, because, like, even now, I wanted to do a Rocket League video, or I wanted to play some Apex, but I get on and I'm just having a really hard time. I'm just not doing good, so it kind of pulls me out a bit, and I'm like, man, I'm trash. What am I doing? I'm horrible. Why am I doing this? What am I doing? I could be doing this better. Why aren't I doing better? You know? Um, they're not necessarily bad questions to ask yourself. I feel like they're normal. It's just, you shouldn't really focus on them. You're gonna have your downs. Um, Obviously, I haven't taken my own advice yet. Or at least I haven't put it into action enough yet. I'm trying to. Um, Hoping that I will soon. And I think that is now, actually, everything that I wanted to say. Um, like I said before, sorry for such a different video. I'm sure this will probably be looked back upon in like a few months or a year, maybe, if I ever end up getting anywhere with this. But this is honestly right now the most genuine me that I can possibly put into a video, really, besides just me hanging out with my friends and doing stupid shit. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go now. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos that I've been posting, and I'm gonna try my best to keep it up and stay consistent with it and keep going. And I hope that if you or someone you know is struggling with these kinds of things, that they can hopefully find peace within themselves. Not necessarily peace, but find some content within themselves and be able to push forward and get what they need done, or do what they want done. So again, there'll be a Rocket League video coming out. There should be an Apex video coming out very soon as well. And What else? There's Apex, Rocket League. Well, that's it, actually. I was thinking about this video, that's why. But this video's clearly already out if you're listening to it, but that's if it even comes out. But it's not really even an if at this point. I know it's coming out. I'm going to be putting this out no matter what, because I feel like it's something that should be out there. I don't feel like these things are talked about enough on YouTube, really. Well, actually, no, it sounds really odd to me. It's not like they haven't been talked about, or that they should be talked about more. It's just, I just wanted to give a bit more representation and a more in-depth look. Not really in-depth. More of just another glimpse into these kind of issues. A different perspective. There you go. Words do come out of my mouth that I want to say sometimes. It's nice when it happens. It feels really good. Alright. Anyways, though, I'll stop pandering on, or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the next few videos coming out, and I hope you have a nice day, and I hope you can stick around with me for hopefully what is going to be a very fun ride.